welcome back. We're going to get started on our knees today. So if that's okay with your knees, just come to a kneeling position. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can always sit cross-legged, but we're going to be here for a couple of moments, so if you need to maybe put a towel underneath or whatever you got to do to get comfortable, go ahead and do it, and then just close your eyes. We're going to begin like we always do with a few clearing breaths. Just a few moments to get grounded, to listen in to what's going on today. So right away, feel your lower half of your body get real heavy and rooted into the ground. Try and see if, starting at the absolute base of your spine, you can lift up and grow a little bit taller. And then notice if that caused you to grow up by your shoulders. See if you can create more space between the bottoms of your ears and the tops of your shoulders. Notice if, in order to do that, there's a gentle tug of your shoulder blades pulling down. And then try and grow through your neck, out through the crown of your head. Keeping your face really soft. Unclenching your jaw. And relaxing the space right between your eyebrows. Let your hands fall wherever feels most natural to you. And invite the breath into your awareness, making it the main character right now. Pulling the breath in through your nose, dragging it down to your belly, and then allowing it to resurface, come back out where it came from. Maybe these first few breaths, your inhales come in through your nose, and your exhales empty out through the mouth, making a nice audible sigh. Inhale. Exhale. Make it longer, big breath. Take your time, exhale. 2 more like that. Exhale. 1 more. Exhale. The next time you breathe in, keep your lips sealed. And press your breath back out through your nose, slightly constricting your throat. You're going to create an oceanic sound when you do this, slightly restricting the breath as it moves out through your nose, out through the roof of your mouth. Helps to create a little bit of noise, but also a little bit of heat. In yoga, they call this the breath of fire. Helps you to heat the body from the inside out. Also a real nice way to bring your awareness back to your practice. No doubt that your mind will leave this mat multiple times throughout the next 45 minutes or so. So today, just experiment with seeing how many times you can come back over and over again. If you haven't already done so, gently blink open your eyes, maybe roll out your neck a little bit. If you're on your knees, just give yourself a quick moment of release. Just rock forwards, roll out your ankles, roll out your feet a little bit. And if you've been sitting cross-legged, make your way to a kneeling position. We'll come back, but this time untuck your toes. So from the side, it's going to look a little bit like this. So you'll have the soles of your feet exposed. And you'll have your bum sitting down on the tips of your heels. right away, if that's kind of a lot, just lean forwards a little bit. For me, I need to lean forward a decent amount. But for some of you, you might have a little bit more flexibility, especially in the big toes. Wherever you are, even if you're leaning forward, keep your spine long. Maybe in a few breaths time, you can walk your hands a little bit further back, making your spine a little bit more vertical. We never stretch the soles of the feet. It's not often that this happens, so if it's a little bit uncomfortable, it makes sense. Take 2 breaths right here. Inhale. Exhale. And again. Exhale. Rock gently forward. Untuck your toes, so now that they're flat to the mat. And slowly rock back, leaning your weight back just a little bit, stretching out the ankles. It's probably been a little bit since the last time your ankles got some love. But since you guys will spend a lot of time flicking them about whenever you do get back in the pool, this should feel kind of nice. Let's rock back and forth a couple times. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, untuck your toes, stretch the soles of your feet. Make your spine as erect as possible. Inhale, shift forward. Untuck the toes, stretch the fronts of the ankles. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, untuck, sit up. Perfect. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, rock it back. Amazing. One more time, all the way through. Inhale. Exhale, sit up. Amazing. The next time you come all the way forward, make your way to a tabletop position. Just stack your joints, bring your hands right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. Right away, cat-cows. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, curve and round, find an angry cat like that. Dangle your head, and then keep going with your breath. Inhales to drop the belly, shorten the distance between your shoulder blades and your tailbone. Exhale, find the exact opposite, imagining you're pressing the spine up to the ceiling. Keep going. Maybe keep your eyes closed. Maybe roll out your neck. Roll out your head from side to side. Just gathering information, trying to find a little bit more space in the body. And if you haven't already, relax your feet. This is about the spine, and the limbs are just kind of along for the ride. Once you've gone through another full cycle of an inhale and a full cycle of an exhale, meet me back in a neutral tabletop. Great. So that's somewhere perfectly in between a cat and a cow. The crown of your head is moving forwards. Your tailbone is moving backwards, so you keep your joints nice and stacked. Slowly extend your right leg back behind you, keeping your gaze exactly where it was. Flex your toes so that your big toes are pointing downwards. Not too concerned how high the leg goes. I want it sending itself back and long, like you're trying to grow an extra couple of inches behind you. Keeping your hips exactly where they are. Take a breath in, zip your belly button in towards your spine. As you exhale, guide your right foot out to the right side, keeping your legs straight. It's not going to move a lot. Right away, that should fire up the outer glute on the right. Inhale, pull it back to the middle, keep your hips still. Exhale, tap it out about a foot or so to the right. Amazing. Press evenly through both arms. Inhale, come back through the middle. Keep your body still. Exhale, just maneuver that right leg out to the right. So good. Inhale, come back through the middle. Exhale, release the knee down. Push back, child's pose. Just for a quick break. Should feel really nice. Maybe massage your forehead by rocking your head from side to side a little bit. Lengthening up through the tailbone. Take a big breath. Exhale, come all the way back up. Side 2. Make sure that you're even through both palms, even through your knees. And then zip your belly button into your spine. Yeah, perfect. Slowly extend your left foot back behind you. Just like you did before. Your foot is pointed downwards, your big toes are pointed downwards. You're even through both hips, so you're not hiking up from one side or the other. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, slowly guide your left foot a little bit out to the left side. Right away, you're going to feel that left butt cheek turn on. If you're leaning into the right, even yourself out through both palms. Inhale, back through the middle. Yes. Exhale, slowly guide your left foot out to the side, moving in a little diagonal. Amazing. Are you even through both palms? Inhale through the middle. Exhale, keep your spine still, send your foot back out to the side. Amazing. This is tough. You guys are really strong. Inhale, back through the middle. Exhale, release, and push back to your child's pose. Just a little quick release. Maybe this time, instead of having your arms forward, bring them out, down by your sides. Yeah, perfect. Little release for the shoulders. Big breath. Big breath out. Amazing. Next time you breathe in, make your way back through your tabletop. And then as you exhale, make your way to your downward facing dog. Just get upside down. Send your hips to the sky. Spread your fingertips nice and wide so that you've got the whole length of the palm, all 10 fingers spread out wide. Slightly bend your knees, send your hips to the sky, and press your shoulders back to meet your thighs. They won't actually touch, it's just the idea. Inhale, rise up on the tippy toes. Exhale, melt everything down. 2 times like that. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to release something you don't need anymore. Amazing. 1 more time. Exhale, release. Slightly bend your knees a little more. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, take a couple baby steps. Meet me in a ragdoll pose at the front of your mat. Separate your feet a little wider than hip width distance. Grab opposite elbow with opposite pinky, or maybe today you try interlace all 10 fingers behind your head. Let your elbows come out to your sides and just sway back and forth. Adjusting your weight from side to side. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Gently release the grip, whatever grip you've got going on. Bring your big toes to touch, slight sliver in your heels. Slowly roll all the way up. 1 bit at a time. Stacking vertebrae on vertebrae, and slowly come all the way up. Grab opposite elbow with opposite pinky. Yeah. Now if you've dropped your chin, keep it lifted. Root down through all 10 toes and through your heels. Take a big breath in and lift your elbows up. Exhale, lean over to the right. Amazing. Notice if you're just dumping into your spine, try and see if you can grow up and over like you're wedged in between 2 panes of glass. Inhale, come back up using your core strength. Exhale, lean over to the left. Amazing. Your hips and your shoulders are all in alignment. They're all in the same plane. Inhale, come back up through the middle. Exhale, just release into a forward fold. Inhale, flat back. You can keep your fingertips on the ground or up on your palms, but make sure you iron out your spine. You've got a soft bend to your knees. Big breath. Exhale, high plank. Step your feet back. Option to stay in a full plank, option to come down to your knees, but slowly lower all the way down to your bellies. Keep your elbows narrow. Once you get here, bring your hands behind your head. Interlace all 10 fingers. Inhale, lift your head and your feet off the ground. Exhale, release them down. Inhale, push yourself back up through your plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. So good. Let's go breath to movement. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Big toes touch. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Come on up. Exhale, grab onto your elbows. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale through the middle. Exhale, over to the left. Yeah, inhale, come back through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, palms to shins or on the ground. Exhale, high plank. Inhale here, zip your belly button in. Exhale, lower all the way down, elbows glued to your sides. Hands come behind your head, zip your toes together. Inhale, lift your head and your feet off the ground. Exhale, release. Inhale, untuck your toes, push the ground away from you. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's go again. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, travel one step to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, grab your elbows. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale through the middle. Exhale, enjoy the stretch on the other side. Inhale through center. Exhale, release. Come all the way down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Listen for the change. Inhale, chair pose. Send your butt back. Lift your hands up. Squeeze your knees together like you got a $100 bill tucked right in between there. Send your hips back. Make sure your knees never come past your toes to protect the joint. Keep your spine long. Bring your hands to a prayer position. Yeah, perfect. Like you're sitting down in a tiny, tiny little chair. Make sure that you've got your weight in your heels, not in your big toes. Relax your shoulders. Take a big breath in. Exhale, airplane wings. Just send your hands back behind you. Yes. Like you're trying to touch the wall behind you. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. Perfect. One breath. Exhale, forward fold. Come all the way down. Inhale, flat back. Palms to your shins. Exhale, step it back. High plank. One breath here. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Everything touches at once. Hands behind your head. Big toes touch. Inhale, lift your chest and your feet, squeeze them together. Exhale, release. Inhale, high plank, push the ground away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woo! Shake out your head, no. Shake out your head, yes. Take an inhale, rise up on your tippy toes. Exhale, let something go. And again, inhale. Exhale, release. Moving on, inhale your right leg high, three-legged down dog. Bend your right knee, open up your right hip, like you're a little scorpion. Maybe roll out your ankle, maybe try making circles with your knee, if that feels good. Inhale, back through the middle. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Just shift forward into a plank and tap your tricep if you can. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Scoot your body forwards. Use your breath. Inhale. Exhale, step through low lunge. Place your foot between your hands. Listen for the change. Step your left foot up and out, sealing the entire length of your foot down. Your left big toe is pointed to the left top corner of your mat. And your right foot is at 12 o'clock on your imaginary clock. Push down evenly through both feet. Inhale, warrior one. Woo, okay. Warrior one is a little awkward. You've got your bottom half of your body that kind of wants to go to the left. Top half of your body is trying to go to the right. Make sure that you have a wide distance between both feet so that you can open up the space for your hips. If you can, imagine you're pressing the back of your left knee behind you, so straighten out that leg. There's a bend in your right foot and your right knee is stacked right on top of your right ankle. Zip your belly button in, relax your shoulders. Good. Bring your hands behind your back, interlacing all 10 fingers. Keep your feet exactly as they are. Inhale, punch your knuckles down, look up. Exhale, humble warrior. Just drop your chest towards the inside of your right knee. Try and keep your hips even. Try and allow your head to be heavy. And if your left heel has lifted off the ground, seal the entire weight of your foot down. Stretching all those good little things around your ankles, all those tiny little ligaments that don't get a lot of love. Take a big breath. Exhale, slowly come up, avoiding the head rush, and release your hands. Inhale, lift your hands back up. Exhale, warrior two, just open up to the left side. Right knee didn't change. It's stacked right over your right ankle. And your left foot is now pointed to the left side of your mat. Reach your arms in opposite direction, take a big breath in, and soften through your shoulders as you exhale. Perfect. Bending and straightening that right leg a couple times. Inhale, straighten your leg, lift your arms. Exhale, recommit, warrior two. 2 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. This time, inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep your right leg bent and just high five an imaginary wall behind you. Nice lateral lean through the spine. Keep your legs strong. Big breath. Exhale, come on down all the way back to your high plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Other side. Inhale, left leg high. Bend your left knee. Open up your left hip. Maybe take some circles with the foot, with the ankle, maybe with your knee and your hip. And then slowly come back, 3-legged dog. Big breath in. Exhale, tap left knee to left tricep. Or the opposite. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Perfect. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, low lunge. Step it through. Keeping your left foot exactly where it is. Step your right foot up and out. Shortening the distance between your foot lengthwise, but keeping it nice and wide, like you're on train tracks. Your right big toe should be pointed in the direction of your right, or the right corner of your mat. Seal the entire foot down. Inhale, warrior one. Come on up. Nice. Just like you did on the other side. Let's build it from the ground up. Your right toes are slightly pointed out, and the entire weight of your foot is down. If you can't get it down, bring your foot a little bit closer towards the other one. Hips are square. Your back leg is straight. Your left knee is bent right on top of your left ankle. Relax your shoulders. Take a big breath. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back. Flip your grip. So if you had your one thumb on top and the other side, flip it so that the weird thumb is on top. Feels like you're holding the wrong person's hand. Inhale, lift your chest, punch your knuckles down. Exhale, humble warrior. Bring your left shoulder sort of in between your left knee. Giving yourself a second to look back behind you. Pushing down evenly through both feet. If your right heel popped up, just seal it back down. Relax your head. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Take a big breath. Slowly make your way back up. Take your time. Inhale, hands come up. Keep your left knee bent. Open up, warrior two. Just step your back foot down. Left foot is pointed at 12 o'clock. Right foot is now pointed at the right side of your mat. Reach your arms out in opposite directions and relax your shoulders. Bending and straightening just a couple times. Inhale, straighten your front leg, reach your arms up. Exhale, release, warrior two. And again, 2 more times. Inhale, find length. Exhale, find depth. Amazing, one more time. Exhale, release. Commit to that left knee staying bent. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Just lean back to the right side and high five an imaginary wall behind you. If you're dumping your weight into your right hand, lift it off your leg. Yes, inhale. Exhale, high plank. And then meet me in downward facing dog. Take an inhale, reset. And exhale. One more like that. Exhale. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Big toes touch. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Send your butt back. Squeeze your knees together. Reach your arms up. Bring your hands to a prayer position. Make sure that your weight is down into your heels, so much so that you could pick up all 10 toes if you wanted to. You've sealed your knees together, keeping that engaged. Take a big breath in, find length. Exhale, start to twist your left elbow outside your right knee. Right away, if your knees came apart and one is pulling in front of the other, bump that left hip back so that you're nice and even. Your knees do not go forward and past your toes. Maybe your gaze can go past your right elbow. Take a big breath. As you exhale, commit down through your heels, firing up your hamstrings, and taking the weight out of your quads a little bit. Can you keep your breath fluid? Yes. Inhale, come up through the middle, stand all the way up. Exhale, cactus your arms, give me a baby micro back bend. Inhale through the middle. Exhale, sit your butt back down, chair pose. Again, make sure you've committed your big toes to touch, your knees are together, your glutes are sending themselves back, and your spine is long. Inhale, find length through the crown of your head. Exhale, tack your right elbow outside of your left knee. Find length with every inhale. And maybe find a deeper twist with every exhale. Maybe you'll find your left elbow. If your knees have split, bump your right hip back. Keep your knees even and in line. And give me one more breath in. Exhale, release right away into a gorilla pose. Step your feet wider than hip width distance. Bend your knees a lot. And then slide your palms underneath the ball mounds of your feet. If you can't get there, that's okay. Maybe you just touch your toes with your fingers. Wherever you're at, enjoy the sensation of your low back getting some opening, your hamstrings getting some opening, and of course, letting your head dangle heavy. Inhale, find length through your spine. Maybe lift your gaze. Exhale, use your bicep strength to pull your chest back down. Inhale, find length. Exhale, release. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more. Exhale, slowly peel your feet or your hands out from underneath your feet and step yourself back to your downward facing dog. Option for a quick child's pose if that feels good. Otherwise, just go where you need to go to reset the breath for 3 full cycles. Once you've gone through those 3, gently lift yourself back up through your tabletop. And right away, just step your right toes outside, or your right foot outside of your right hand. Option to just sway here from side to side a little bit if that feels nice. If you'd like a little bit more intensity, Untuck your back toes and straighten out your back leg so that your knee lifts off the ground. Placing your weight into your left hand, lift your right hand up to the sky. Amazing. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Okay, listen up. Balance challenge. It doesn't matter if you don't get it right the first time. We're all going to try transitioning from this twisted low lunge into a side plank. Left leg is your base, right leg comes on top. Woo! You got it? Yes! Wobbling is okay. It means that your core is firing. Take a breath. Exhale, come all the way back through center. Down dog is where we'll meet. Woo! Shake out your head, no. Shake out your head, yes. Let's try the other side. Step your left foot outside of your left hand. If you took this on your knee on the left side, drop down onto your right knee on this one. Otherwise, if you'd like full expression, straighten out your right leg. Sway your hips from side to side. Getting ready for a twist. Right hand down, left hand peels up to the sky. Reaching through that top palm, finding length through your wingspan. If you want to try it on this side, slowly start to roll over into your side plank. If you fall, it's all good. Try and find your breath. Slow it down. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come back, downward facing up. Take a breath in. Empty it out with a big old sigh. And again, big breath in. Exhale. Shake out your head. Flutter out your lips. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Drape your shin down. And slowly straighten out your back leg. If this causes any tension in your knee, roll over onto your back and you can take a figure 4 on your back. Otherwise, look at your right shin. It's kind of like a little bit of a number 7 shape. Your right knee lines up with your right wrist. Gaze over your right shoulder and make sure you can see your left big toe. Come back to the middle, keeping your hips square. Take whatever pigeon pose sounds good to you. For me today, I'm going to stay upright. Maybe you might feel good coming down onto your forearms if you have room. Maybe you might extend your arms completely so that your forehead comes to the mat. Whatever you got going on in your hips is totally fine. Most important thing to do is breathe. And make sure that you know the difference between forcing yourself into the fullest expression and recognizing when sometimes it takes more strength to pull back and maybe take a modification. Pigeon pose opens up the hips in a pretty dramatic way. So if it's uncomfortable, maybe recognize if that's in your head or in your hips. 2 breaths wherever you're at. Slowly come out the same way you came in. So retuck your back toes. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Maybe flop it around a little bit. Jiggle out your quad. And then come on down for the other side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon on the left. Drop your left knee to your left wrist. Reverse number 7 shape with your left shin. And adjust as you need. So, first things first, straighten out your back leg. Look over your left shoulder. Make sure you can see your right big toe. Take whichever option feels good. Maybe the side is different to the other. Maybe you can find your forearms. Maybe your forehead. No right or wrong, just yoga. Just the breath with the body, looking for space. See if maybe you you can release any tension you carried over from the other side. As we slow things down, can you let go of what just happened and any expectation for what's coming? And just allow yourself to get heavy. 2 breaths. Slowly, slowly come out, same way you came in. Untuck your back toes and thread your left foot up to meet your down dog or your 3-legged down dog. Shake it around a little bit and then come on down, gently dropping to your knees. Swivel around onto your butts if that feels good. Take your left leg straight out and then point it a little bit at the diagonal, just off the corner of your mat on the left. Plug your right foot into your left thigh and slowly start to rotate your chest a little bit towards the direction of your right knee. Reach your left arm along your shin, maybe towards your feet, and pick up your right arm up and over. Gazing up and away over on the right side, keeping your chin off your chest. And every time you exhale, maybe you find a little bit of depth. If your right hip is lifting, try and keep it sealed to the mat. Exhale. Come back up. Place your right hand a little bit behind you and then slowly lift up onto your shin, reaching your left hand back behind you. So good. Big breath. Exhale, slowly come on down. We're going to do that 2 more times. So reach towards your left foot, reach your right hand up and over. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come back up. Place your right hand down. Inhale, lift your hips up. Come onto that right shin. And then come all the way back down. Last time through. Inhale, reach your right hand up and over. Exhale, slowly come back. Inhale, lift off. Exhale, release. Switch your legs. Right foot goes out to the right side. Left toes come, or left foot plugs into your right leg. Send your chest slightly towards the direction of your left knee. Both hips are sealed down. Right arm reaches towards the right foot. Pick up your left hand up and over. Use your breath to open up the left side of your body, especially right around the hip and oblique area. Keeping your chin off your chest. Slowly inhale back up through the middle. Place your left hand slightly back behind you and reach your hips up. Reach your right hand back. Inhale, come all the way back. Exhale, flow over to the other side. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly come back up so that your inhale can reach you back up and over. Inhale, back down. Exhale, come on over. One more cycle through. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lift all the way up. Amazing. Come all the way back down. Straighten out both legs. Maybe give them a little shake. Reach your arms forward. If you got to rock your butt forward a little bit, slowly come on down. All the way to your backs. Hug your right knee into your right shoulder. Maybe rock your knee from side to side a little bit. And then eventually coming into a supine twist, drop your right knee over to your left side. Reach your right arm long. It's like you're rinsing out a wet towel. goes long, left knee comes towards your left armpit. And then slowly rock your way over to a supine twist on the other side. Left knee goes to your right side, left arm reaches for the left side. Inhale, expand through the belly. Exhale, drop your left shoulder, make your right knee even heavier. Slowly come all the way back through the middle. Bringing both knees into your chest one more time. This time, bring your face up to meet your knees and curl yourself into a tiny little ball. Squeeze yourself like you're giving yourself the biggest hug you've ever had in your whole life. And hold your breath at the top. Keep everything tucked inside, maybe sipping in a little bit more air, reaching the max capacity for your lungs. And when you cannot hold it anymore, slowly release the breath and come into your final Shavasana, your corpse pose, letting everything lay down on the mat. Letting your feet be floppy, letting your breath come back to normal, slowing your heart rate down, and giving yourself a few moments of peace and quiet to reset and let everything you just did settle into your body. Actively disengage any muscles that still have tension. Keeping the back of your neck long and feeling a sense of calm, a sense of bliss coursing through your veins. Now, just like you did at the beginning of your practice, start to pay attention to your breath. Watch it as it travels in through your nose, expanding your chest, making space. And watch it as it comes back out, cycling in and out, always constant, always there for you. Followed by 3 exhales. And once you've gone through those 3, just gently wriggle your fingers and your toes, bringing a little bit of life back to the body. Roll out your wrists and your ankles, maybe, if that feels good. Maybe rock your head from side to side. And today we're going to all roll over onto our right sides, coming into a fetal position, just letting your body flop over, just like you do right before that moment you're about to get out of bed. Enjoying the feeling of being rested, ready to face what's next. So take whatever resonates and forget the rest, and slowly make your way up to a comfortable seated position facing the front of your mat. You can keep your eyes closed if you want. Sitting up nice and tall, just gently bringing your hands to a prayer position, plugging your thumbs right into your heartbeat, relaxing your shoulders. Sitting up nice and tall, take a big breath in and an audible sigh out. And again, inhale. Exhale. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your mat with me today. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Go in peace. Namaste.